7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Is she satisfied or dissatisfied? She is just a customer, just like everyone else. Like always, giving it to you raw and unedited. Over to you, the short one.
What do you mean you gave me the wrong dosage, Mr. Chemist Man? What? Hello and welcome to another week of my amazing podcast. I am absolutely, eternally grateful for those that listen and everything else. Absolutely indebted to you. So let's see. I'm not going to talk about the weather like I normally do. I mean, come on, whatever. I hope Storm Diane ain't going to be a bitch. Oh, please don't. But anyway, let's go on with the show. So this week, what has been going on this week? So, my mini BFF, she wasn't feeling well. So I was like, oh my gosh. And she's absolutely adored, this girl. I mean, 8 years old. She loves St. Albans. She doesn't live in Hertfordshire. She lives in London. But she absolutely adores St. Albans. So I always try to bring her up here as much as I can. But yeah, so she wasn't feeling well. And I was actually, now normally with my friends' kids, I'm just like, okay, yeah, okay. Have they got a pulse? Right, okay, they're fine, whatever, yeah, they're alive. But for some reason, I mean, it wasn't like anything fatal, but it affected me. So I thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to buy her a gift. So trotted up to, I've forgotten what it's called. The entertainment shop or something. Anyway, can't remember. But at the top of the high street, or St. Peter Street, and I went in there and just to see like what I could get. And she loves slime. Her mum hates slime, and I get it, because even me, like when she plays with slime in the car, I'm literally like, do not play that in the car, do not open that little tub thing, no, you're not messing up the car, like literally. Oh no, but it doesn't mess up your car. I do it all the time in my dad's car, and it comes off, look, it comes, and I'm like, don't, you know. So anyway, so I was looking around, it was like, gosh, I wish I was a kid again, you know. I really do wish, because there's so much stuff. But anyway, I couldn't find anything to do with pugs, because she loves her pugs. And I was literally asking, do you have anything with pugs? I asked 2 people in there. First of all, it took them about half an hour to tell me no, because they weren't sure. And so I ended up buying her like 3 little slimes that were by the till. They were £1 each. So I bought her that. And then I was walking slowly out the store, what the hell's a store? The store, it still sounds the way I'm saying with an H. I was walking out the shop, and then my eyes clasped on something else. And I was in there for another 20, 30 minutes, you know. But they were quite helpful in the shop, I must admit, they were quite helpful. But I ended up buying her this flamingo fluffy thing. And it was cute. I actually like it, you know. But anyway. So, but they had such amazing offers in there. Absolutely amazing offers. But it's just the fact I couldn't leave the shop, you know. I just couldn't leave the shop. I remember when I was younger, you know, going to toy shops and stuff. I used to love it. And then for some reason, in that shop, I went all nostalgic. And I thought I was a little kid again, you know. It's like, oh, I want that, and that. But anyway, So, what else has been happening? Well, this I can do within 2 seconds. So, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, it happened, it's gone, whatever. But I must say, though, Black Friday, I'll say again, Friday, that's one day of the week, Friday. Why did it feel like Black Friday was like a week long? In some cases, I'm sure it was like longer in other places as well. But it was there on the Monday and the Tuesday and the Wednesday and the Thursday and the Saturday and Sunday, as well as on the Friday. Even the toy shop I was in, everything was marked down because of Black Friday, and I wasn't there on a Friday, and I kind of thought that, okay, we've hijacked this from the Americans, but we can't even do it right, can we? But then, I suppose, for consumerism, it is a good thing, because we get it longer. But but it's just ridiculous when you see people like on the news or whatever, people fighting over things on the actual Black Friday. You see them like fighting and jumping over each other and just looking so medieval, caveman, you kind of think, how much are you really getting off of that? I mean, is a discount really that? I mean, I don't know. I have not participated because it always tends to be Asda, doesn't it? But it's like I've never actually seen the fascination of actually going to a store and just, I don't know, getting ready to fight people. When Black Friday first started, I only ever did it on the internet in the comfort of my own home, me, my laptop and my little mouse. But it's just crazy. Because Black Friday is like a week long. You don't have to do all that. And as for Cyber Monday, whatever, just more opportunities for companies to bombard you with emails and pop-up notifications on the phone and stuff. But I did make a conscious effort not to play around with my apps. So, did I spend anything on Black Friday? Did I? Yeah, of course I did. So, on Friday, I was feeling a bit hungry. And I thought, okay, can't be asked to cook. So, I went on to Uber Eats. And they had a promotion. Something like if you put something in a promotion code, and then you get, is it free delivery or something? I can't remember what it was. So I thought, okay, look through that. And thing is with Uber Eats, they don't have many restaurants on there compared to like Deliveroo. So I always check with each other, like Deliveroo, Uber Eats, Deliveroo, Uber Eats. I don't do Just Eat. Not from this end anyway. So in the end I thought, okay, let me go to Fire and Fry. They're not too far from me. I could have walked it. But have you seen it out there? It's so cold. But anyway, so I thought, let me order from there. I wasn't in the mood for Indian food. Neither was I in the mood for, I don't know, was it English food? But I wasn't in the mood for that either. I got something in my eye and it's irritating my eyeball. So... So I thought, okay, let me try Indian, I haven't had it for ages. So I went for one of my favourite Indian dishes, which is lamb biryani. I'm probably saying that wrong. So I ordered that and I ordered apple pie. I'm not a fan of apple, cooked apple, not even fresh apple. But anyway, I just thought, I might want something sweet later on, so let me just order it anyway. So ordered it, everything went fine, and then, as usual, Uber Eats app went rogue on me, started telling me that, oh, you're out of the not catchment area, but the distance between me and the restaurant was like way out, and literally, this restaurant is like a 3-minute walk. So I was like, oh, for goodness sake, here we go again. But anyway, cut a long story short, eventually it took my order. So I guess that was translated to we're busy right now, which I would have preferred rather than telling me that, you know, it doesn't I'm too far from the restaurant, whatever. So anyway, so got my order delivered, came, everything, opened up the biryani. It was like, oh gosh, it just looks amazing. Put it on my plate, and then I went inside the bag again because I'm apple pie. And because I was thinking, do I put that in the fridge or is it a hot one? Put it on the side and wait for it to cool down. No, I got an ice cream instead, some mango flavoured ice cream. And I thought, oh, for goodness sake, can't I just get one order where I'm happy? Whether it's Deliveroo or Uber Eats. Can't it just like go smoothly? I mean, the person that's meant to mess up is Domino's. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm too hungry right now to even start, like, whatever. So I put the ice cream in the freezer and went to eat the biryani. Jeez, that should have come with a warning. That stuff was hot. And I'm still suffering now because I think the spices have actually burnt the top of the roof of my mouth. But if we put the hotness to one side, at the time I was eating it, there was no way I could have done that, putting it to one side. It was so delicious. It was, oh my gosh, I can taste it right now. Oh, I could even order it right now. It was so good. And the chunks of lamb it was a good amount in there. So it wasn't like 1 or 2 pieces like some restaurants try to do. It was just right. But I had to eat it like in halves. So I had half one day, half the next day. But even the next day I was like, oh gosh, I've got to eat it. Oh gosh, I'm so scared. Because that burning sensation, you know. But it was good because it was just so nice. It was so hot, but so nice. But anyway, let's go back to the mango ice cream. I actually thought to myself at one point when I was trying to gulp loads of water to cool down my mouth, I thought to myself, you know what? Firstly, Uber Eats could have informed me that they'd run out of the apple pie, although it was available at the time of ordering. But I didn't care, because I thought to myself, I've never had a mango ice cream, and from the cover it looked quite nice. So I actually thought, that's quite a good substitute. So where I should have been pissed off and kicking off, I was actually okay with that. Yeah, I could have, notified Uber Eats that, wrong item and stuff. But I thought, no, it's actually a good substitute because I am so bad at change. And Fire and Fry basically was saying to me, you've got to have a change. Because these apple pie, you know what you're getting, don't you? Cooked apple with a pastry on it. So I haven't eaten that yet, the ice cream, but I'm looking forward to it at some point. I'm actually looking, and the good thing about it, it's in the freezer, so I can eat it any time. So yeah, so that was good. That was good. So thank you, Fire and Fry. Let's take a quick break. So don't forget, on the website www.iamjustacustomer.com, on Facebook and Instagram it's I am just a customer. On Twitter it's I'm just a customer. Notice the difference. If you didn't notice it, rewind, replay, whatever it is, whatever the 2018 version of Rewind is. I'm so old. Yes, don't forget, please review podcasts, Facebook pages, and whatever is out there that's asking you to put a review. Please do that, and please follow and everything like that. And thank you so much for people who are liking the page. Thank you. Danke, merci, beaucoup, and all that. So let's continue. So, the other day I said that, when I got the oxtail, everything, blah, 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 blah. So I went to my mum's house and, I said, Mum, look. Or, it's normal, Mummy, look. And she was very chuffed with the amount of oxtail she got. And the big chunks. She was very chuffed about that. But she tried not to show it, but because EastEnders was on. But she was literally, I could see it in her eyes. She was like, oh! And I said to her, I said, Mum, I know with the T-bone I said to you, do not share that with anyone. The oxtail, you can share it. Show it off to your friends. And then she said, I'm not sharing this with anyone. So I said, okay, cool. You're cool. Don't share it with anyone. And I said, but don't cook it with me here, because if you do, I'm going to finish the whole pot. And she said, she goes, no, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to cook it with you here, because literally I can just sit in the pot and eat my way out of it. Like literally dive in there. I'm short enough. Dive in the pot, head, fingers first. Like Tom Daly on the top of the dive board. I could literally just do that straight into the cooking pot when it's cooled down a bit. And then just eat my way out of it. Like, how cool would that be? Oxtail. So, next day, what does my mum do? She cooks the oxtail. Oh, gosh. Whoo! The food was delicious. Oh, my gosh. It was just so delicious. To the point that I even showed my BFF, the mini BFF's mother, and I said to her, look what I'm eating. She was like, oh, does your mum do Uber Eats? Does she do delivery? And I was like, oh, okay, I'll bring you some over. Took some to her, and she was absolutely like, oh my gosh. So thank you, Laws and Sons. You made Londoners very, very happy. Oh, God, I'm going to order some more because that was so good, the oxtail. It was just so meaty. It was just so nice. Absolutely delicious. The worst part of it all is because BFF, mini BFF's mother, I think it was every 7 minutes, or maybe it was 3, I'm not sure. She was always like, oh, that was so nice. Look at me eating my bone. And I gave one bone to the dog and I'm eating the other bone. Yeah, I only gave her 2 pieces, damn right. And I was telling my mum was like, gosh. And then, so the worst part of all of that was my mum said, one day I'm going to cook and her whole family comes for dinner. And I'm like, what? Nah, what the hell? What's that about? I'm like, BFF gets a whole invite for her whole family for dinner. What? I better be there. Jeez. And I got a feeling I might not. Just got this feeling. Just absolutely this feeling of neglection from my mother. So, let's talk about upgrading. So I was due an upgrade yonks ago, but I wasn't in the mood to, speak to the retentions team and concoct some fantasy phone that someone's other competitive companies quoted me just for them to give me a good deal. And so the other day I thought, oh, fuck it, let me just do it. So I called up EE and Irishman answered the phone and I told him of this fantasy mobile phone plan, and he basically told me it was too good to be true, and I was like, oh jeez, it's going to be more hard work. So anyway, cut a long story short, in the end he managed to get me a very good deal on the Samsung S9, and I took the offer. Slightly more than the fantasy one, but I realised that I was actually falling in love with his accent. He had this strong Irish accent, and actually falling in love with the accent. I had no vision of what he'd look like. It was just the accent. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, this guy could literally sell me anything, like anything. And I'm a sucker for it. But anyway, the only bit that pissed me off was I did my mum's upgrade. Yeah, for things for her, I have to find motivation for, because she's mother. But when my mum did hers with EE, she was able to choose her 1 hour slot. And even with this guy, he said to me, yeah, it'll be delivered by DPD and you're able to choose your 1 hour slot. Well, DPD, I was only able to change the day of delivery, not the 1 hour slots. What was that about? I mean, not that I was like, nothing better to do, but why? Is it because I'm not in London? Is that the reason? I mean, I can't think of anything else. But why did some people get an hour slot? Like they can change about and, carry on their business and stuff and know that between this time and this time they'll get their delivery. I didn't get any of that. And the thing is, the day before, I was told that from 11 a.m. I'll have the opportunity to choose a 1 hour slot. Well, at 11:41, when I actually remembered and quickly went onto that link I was sent, there was no opportunity for me to choose a 1 hour slot. Fuck's sake. So last but not least. See, I like my chemist. I'm glad I changed from Boots. So I went there today, got my prescriptions and everything, my tablets and stuff. And normally I take them at night, don't know why. Normally take them. I think I avoid taking tablets during the day because I don't want to, first of all, you're kind of happy that you're alive when you open your eyelids. And at the same time, I don't want the first thing that I do is the reminder that I'm dependent on tablets. You know what I mean? So at least when you do it, when you go to bed at night, you sleep it off. And in the morning, you just assume that you're healthy all day and all that kind of stuff. And you don't need tablets until it's nighttime. So anyway, so I went and got my tablets and stuff and, dropped them home, went in and out, did my business outside, blah, 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 blah. Then hours later, I get a call, mysterious mobile number calling me. And normally I don't tend to answer calls that I don't recognize. But I answered it anyway. I was like, hello? That's how I always answer. Like, hello? So you've already pissed me off. Just, hello? If it's a number I know, it depends who you are. I'll be like, hello? Or hi? Or what's up? Whatever. It was just like, hello? And they were like, hi, this is the chemist. One of your medications, we gave you the wrong dosage. We actually gave you a strong one. Is it possible you can come back and, because we got the ones that I'm supposed to give you. I was like, well, I'm not really near home at the moment. Like, have you taken the tablets yet? I was like, no, I haven't taken them. And they were like, okay, don't take them. I was like, well, obviously. And I said, when you can, just, we'll swap them over. And I kind of thought to myself, oh, gosh, what if I had taken them? Oh, Mr. Chemist, man. Don't mess up with things like that. Don't play with my life like that. I mean, lucky enough, I don't think there was kind of tablets like if you took 100 milligrams as opposed to 50, like I'm going to die. There weren't those kind of tablets, but even still. Don't two of you check? I thought chemists, it's like one checks, another one checks again, and that's when it's put in that bag with listed with your name and address on a sticker and stuff. And on a plastic bag that's also graffitied with the stickers and stuff with your name and address and all that kind of bullshit. But anyway, but I'm alive and well. To some, it's like, oh gosh. And to others, like, oh, great, wonderful. So that's it for the short one this week. So everybody, you know the deal. Love, peace, and motherfucking hair grease.
Oh, this you crazy mother.